shy. Thank you. How strange. Are we in a part of Kansas I've never seen before? What is Kansas? Is it a country? A disagreeable food, maybe? It's my home, where I live with Auntie Anne and Uncle Henry. It's where I was before the cyclone came. You see, I ran to the house, looked for Toto, bumped my head, flew up in the air and kept flying and flying and flying higher and higher until I shut my eyes. And now I'm with all these odd people, and you all seem very nice, but you clearly have never heard of Kansas, and that's the only place I want to be. How do I get home to my Auntie Anne? I do not know what an Auntie Em is, but as I said, you are in the land of munchkins, and oh my, I haven't introduced myself. I'm the Witch of the North. You're a witch? One of only 4 in the whole land of Oz. Well, that's 3 now, isn't it? There's me, and the Witch of the South, and then there was the one you killed, and of course there's the Wicked Witch of the West. I thought all witches were wicked. There must not be any witches in Kansas. Is Kansas a civilized country? I think so. That accounts for it. In a civilized country, there are no witches left, nor wizards, nor sorceresses, nor magicians. But you see, the land of Oz has never been civilized, for we are cut off from the rest of the world. And so we have witches and wizards among us. Oz himself is the great wizard. He lives in the Emerald City. What is it? Oh, she was so old she dried up in the sun. That nasty witch. Here, the silver shoes of yours. They were her proudest possession and are said to have magical powers, although I know not what. Thank you, but I'd rather you tell me how I may get home. Auntie Anne must be quite worried about me by now. What are you doing? Is your name Dorothy? Yes. Wait, is that magic? You must go to the Emerald City to see if Oz will help you. How should I get there? You must walk. It's a long trip, sometimes through dark and terrible lands. Very dark and very terrible, I'm afraid. Will anyone go with me? No. We never leave here. Why would we? The witch is dead and we can do what we want. I cannot go myself, dearie, but I can give you my kiss and no one will dare injure you. The road to the Emerald City is paved with yellow brick, so you cannot miss it. When you get to Oz, do not be afraid of him, but tell him the story and ask him to help. Goodbye. I had a feeling she was going to do that. Come on, Toto, let's go. Fine, I'll take them with me. Or I suppose I could put them on right now. Auntie Em's never brought me shoes like these before. Maybe you can't find them in Kansas. Well, they fit just right. Now where are the yellow bricks? That way!
So they put these stuck contraptions up on posts to lay around.
You need to scare your face. The crows might think it wants to make a friend.
Oh, I like a silly grin. Well, here it goes.
You don't want to be a scarecrow. Trust me, I may look happy, and I often am. But here's the thing. I'm stuffed with straw, and it itches. Shoot! But the itching isn't the worst part. I'm even used to it now. Real problem is I am bored up here all day, sitting in the hot sun. Get out of my field! Scaring the crows doesn't take up too much of my time because nothing I do scares them. I mean, have you ever tried talking to a crow? I asked one of them why they're not scared of me, and he says, "You're made of straw!" See? No point in even trying to talk to these birds. If only. Hey! Hey!
Are you waving at me?
Hello!
You can talk?
Certainly. How do you do?
Just fine, thanks. How do you do?
So glad you asked. I'm actually not so great. It is tedious being a Doesn't hurt at all when I fall. Look, I can walk. Watch me. Can I walk with you a ways?
If you'd like, I'm going to see the Great Oz in the Emerald City, so he can send me back home to Kansas. My house just landed here, and I'm not sure why or how.
What's the Emerald City and who's Oz?
Don't you know?
I don't know anything. My head's self-destruct. Maybe that's why my conversations with the crows are so boring.
Oz is a very great wizard who lives in a far-off city. Maybe you can ask for brains. I hear he's very powerful.
Do you think he'd give them to me?
I don't know, but even if he doesn't, you won't be any worse off than you are now.
Right you are. Well, then, I'll come with you.
Are you okay?
Just a little wobbly. Nothing to worry about. To the Emerald City we go. Bye, crows. Wish me luck. Won't be bothering any of you anymore. Give my best to the farmers.
Wait, it's this way.
Oops. Right you are. I'm gonna love having brains.
Why don't you ever look where you're going? You'll lose all your straw at this rate.
I never think to.
Well, maybe some rest would help you. I know Toto and I could use it.
I never get tired, but I'm happy to stop if you need to.
Where should we sleep for the night? It's getting more and more deserted.
What about under those trees over there?
I suppose it will do. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine. I'll just stand here and keep watch. I can close my eyes if I wanted to.
That's very nice of you. Good night.
Good night. What? Just the wind. Nothing to be frightened of. Probably just a crow teasing me. Hello? Dorothy! Wake up!
It's still dark. What's wrong?
We're not alone.
Toto! Get out of there! He's going to chop you!
Wait. It's not moving. If it were going to hurt us, it would have by now.
Did it say something?
What should we do?
Do you need help? You're pressed, aren't you? But where's your oil?
Here, it was hidden by these trees.
Oil his jaw next so he can speak.
Oh, thank you. More, please, more. My elbows, my shoulders, my knees, my feet. Thank you, thank you.
Happy to oblige.
I've been holding this axe up in the air ever since I rusted. It feels so good to set it down. I begun to think no one would ever hear me, and I stand here always. What made you pass this way?
We're on our way to the Emerald City to see the Great Oz. I seem to have ended up in this country by accident, so I'm going to ask him to send me back home to Kansas. The scarecrow here wants to get some brains in her head.
I would have done something for you sooner, but I just couldn't think of what would make such a strange noise.
Well, do you suppose if I journeyed with you that Oz would give me a heart?
I guess that'd be as easy to do as giving a scarecrow brains.
You should come with us and ask.
We'd love to have you along, but first, I really do need to sleep.
Of course, of course. How thoughtless of me.
Well, we can keep watch together.
Thank you, and good night again.
How did you rust so bad? I know, I'm rather stupid, but I didn't even know there were creatures made entirely of tin.
Well, it's all because of love. That's why I do anything for a heart. Because I long for happiness. That's what more than brains to me.
You rusted for love?
No, I rusted because I got caught in a rainstorm.
I'm confused.
Well, it's coming out wrong. A little more, please. Thank you. I learned to be a woodchopper from my father. And when I was all grown up, I fell in love with a beautiful munchkin girl. And she loved me back. What bliss it was to feel love. But she lived with an old woman who wanted to keep the girl all to herself, that she'd always have someone that would be from her. When she learned of my intentions, she went to the Wicked Witch of the East to prevent the marriage. The Wicked Witch enchanted my axe. So when I began chopping logs for our house, the axe slipped and chopped off my leg.
Whoa. Did it hurt?
A little. But I had a tip that fixed me a nice new one. This angered the witch, so when I began chopping logs for our house yet again, the axe slipped and chopped off my other leg. Eventually, one arm, then the other, then it chopped me clean in two.
Whoa.
Well, the tip that fixed me me every time. But I lost my heart, so I no longer cared whether or not I married the Munchkin girl. She might still be waiting for me, but without a heart, what can I do? Poor girl. Well, I no longer worried about cutting myself, so I just always had to be careful to keep no one can nearby. But I didn't notice as the clouds were darkening one day, and I didn't think to stop as the rain started plopping down. By the time I noticed, it was too late. I had many months to think about what I lost and resolved that if I could only have a heart, that I could know love again. Then I could be happy, because I was never so happy as when I was alone.
Right? Don't do that. You'll rust. Here.
Oh, thank you. I bet the good witch never count on good people like you finding me.
I've never met a witch myself, but I think Dorothy has.
Are you talking about witches?
Oh, I was just telling this girl how the wicked witch thieves put me in this predicament. What's wrong?
Nothing. Well, you see, I'm wearing your shoes.
What?
Yes, when I came here, I asked fell on her and squashed her. A good witch hated shoes.
Well, you must be a very, very powerful fool. I imagine the great Oz will do wonderful things for us if you possess those shoes.
You won't know until we get there. I don't think I'll be able to sleep another wink. Everyone ready?
Lead the way.
To the Emerald City. I sure wish I had some time to chop down some of these trees, so the sun might reach us.
I'm not sure that's the best idea. These trees seem different than the few trees I'm used to in Kansas.
Maybe we've gone the wrong way. Let's turn back.
We can't make a mistake. We're still following the yellow bricks.
Right.
Oh, ah! Why did you walk around that?
I never think to. That's why I need brains.
Do you think there are wild animals here?
Probably, but worry not. The Scarecrow and I are not easily hurt, and you bear the kiss of the good witch on your forehead, so no one will dare hurt you. It's just Toto that we need to worry about. I'm not sure he can defend for himself.
Do you hear that?
You mean Toto running with the tree?
No, it's like something is running through the trees. You ought to be ashamed! A big beast like you trying to bite such a little dog!
No! But I didn't bite him.
You would have, you big coward!
How did you know?
If you're a coward, it's pretty clear. Why else would you strike a scarecrow, a tin man, and try to eat a little dog?
I was born this way. I was supposed to be the king of beasts, but I roared to protect myself, not to cause any actual harm. When I heard you coming, I thought you might be after me.
Why?
I'm a coward. I thought I could scare you before you scared me.
What makes you a coward?
I don't know. I'm just so unhappy. Whenever there's danger, my heart starts to beat so fast I can hardly stand it.
Perhaps you have heart disease.
Maybe so.
Well, you should consider yourself lucky then, because it proves that you have a heart. I have no heart, so I cannot have a heart disease.
And maybe I would have courage if I didn't have a heart.
Do you have brains?
I guess. I've never looked to see.
I'm going to the Great Oz to ask for some because my head's stuffed with straw.
Well, and I'm going to ask for a heart. Dorothy wants to go home to Kansas.
If he can do all those things, do you think he could give me courage?
You'll never know unless you ask. It might be nice to have you along to scare off all the other wild beasts.
Quite right, and if they run off, it shall mean they are more cowardly than you.
Perhaps, but that makes me no braver. As long as I feel cowardly, I will be unhappy.
We should keep moving. The little light we have will be gone soon.
Did you hear that?
What?
Nothing. Oh, that!
What?
Okay. What about that?
Would you relax?
Sorry. It's just that we're entering the part of the country where the Kaleidas live.
Kalidas?
No one panic, or I think we're being followed.
What?
I see something, but I can't tell if it's a bear or a tiger or...
It's a Kaleida! Run! They're claws long enough to rip me in half.
You and Dorothy run. I'm not afraid.
I'll stay. If they rip me in half, I can be sewn back together. Think they have friends?
Let's not we're allowed to find out.
he'll rust.
I know. I can hardly imagine how happy it will make me to see beautiful things once I have a heart again.
Look at all the flowers.
I shall probably appreciate them even more when I have a brain.
I'm sure I could love them with a heart.
I've always loved flowers. They seem so helplessly frail. I've never seen any in the forest as bright as these.
I've never seen flowers as bright as these in Kansas either.
Careful. I know some of your enchantments, thanks to that witch. There may be a strange magic.
Strange magic? I don't see any magic. Just pretty flowers.
Why, they are so pretty. And so many colors. Pretty and bright. Pretty and bright. Flowers are oh so pretty and bright. Sweet
Why are you
and
singing?
bright.
I think I can just barely see the emerald city from here.
And
It must be
bright.
up. We're almost there.
It must be a spell of the Lord to this world, we just can't feel it. We have to make it keep moving.
and bright. Such a delight.
What should we do? We have to do something. I can't carry them the whole way. This singing is driving me crazy.
That's it. We have to sing too.
No way.
We have to make them listen to something other than these poppies so that they have to remember that we have to keep moving.
If I only had brains, I'd be more of a help.
Well, that's an idea. Brains, courage, love, and Kansas.
Love, courage, brains, and Kansas. Hey, Dorky. Hey, Lion. Love, courage, brains, and Kansas. Love, courage, brains, and Kansas. Love, courage, brains, and Kansas.
Love,
Courage, brains, and
Kansas. Love, courage, brains, and Kansas. Love, courage, brains, and Kansas. Love, courage, brains, and Kansas.
We're almost out.
Love, courage, brains, and Kansas.
What happens? I feel all confused.
Well, it must be the spell still. I think you'll feel much better if we make it to the Emerald City.
I hope so. I have a terrible pain in my head.
There it is, just ahead. Come on.
What do you wish in the Emerald City? For here see the Great Oz. Why? What's wrong? It has been many years since anyone's asked me to see the Great Oz. But don't people ask you for things all the time? He's powerful and terrible, and if you come on an idle or foolish errand to bother the wise reflections of the great wizard, he might be angry and strike you all in an instant.
What is not foolish or idle? It's very important. And we've been told that Oz is a good wizard.
So he is, and he rules the Emerald City wisely and well. But those who are not honest, or who approach him through curiosity, he is most terrible. And few have ever dared ask to see his face.
We simply must see.
Since you demand it, I must take you to his palace. But first, you must each put on these spectacles. Why?
definitely do great things here with a brain.
I like this city immensely. Roar.
Quiet!
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Stop! Here! We must formally tell all of your presence. Oh, Lou! Yes, sir. Been aware of your journey for some time now. Why didn't he help us immediately then? Do not ask such foolish questions!
What is your wish?
These strangers demand to see the great halls.
Step inside and make yourself comfortable. I will carry your message to him.
I must leave you here. Good luck. If you see the wizard, consider yourselves very lucky. Most of us have gone our whole lives without such an occurrence. Thank you for your help.
I wish I could take off these glasses. They're squeezing my ears.
Well, there's some advantage to being made of tin. I can't feel them at all.
Shh! Someone's coming. Here they are.
Such a curious room.
Hey, we can hear you.
Are you really going to look upon the face of Oz for the terrible?
Of course. But why is he called terrible?
You will see.
He is all things. And none.
Huh?
You will see that he does not like the house.
I think it's the silver slippers that are getting him in.
I hear it's the mark on the girl's forehead. Do you know what he will see in his throne room?
Well, of course not. We've never been here before.
They don't know. For years.
The terrible Oz can appear as many things.
I don't like this.
I heard he appears in the shape of a beautiful lady.
I can handle that.
I hear you give this wildfire so hot it singes your eyebrows.
I cannot abide fire.
I heard he pierces a large head with no limbs attached. Terrifying.
Well, if none of you have ever seen them, how do you know these things?
Rumors. Suspicions. Keep your heads.
No reason to panic. I'm not suggesting that at all.
Just remember what you want.
And how much you want it. I will. Just let us alone.
The great Oz will see you now. You must enter in darkness.
How do we know he's even here?
You hold my hand.
Nice, ready, if need be.
I think I can see something.
I am Oz, the great and terrible. What are you and why do you seek me? One at a time!
I am Dorothy, and I've come for your help just as my friends have.
Where did you get the silver shoes?
From the Wicked Witch of the East, I almost found her and killed her.
And the mark upon your forehead?
The witch north kissed me when she showed me the yellow brick road, and she told me to come to you.
What do you wish me to do?
Send me back to Kansas with my aunt and Uncle Henry. Your country is beautiful, but I don't like it nearly as much as home. And I'm sure that Aunt Ann is terribly worried about me being away for so long.
How did you come to arrive in Oz in the first place?
A cyclone carried me here. Please, I don't know how I'll get home again without your help.
Why should I do this for you?
Because you're strong and a great wizard, and I am not.
But you were strong enough to kill the wicked witch of the East.
That was just an accident. I couldn't help it.
Enough! Who are your companions?
Pardon me, but there is no reason to yell.
And you have no right to speak to me in such a way. You are?
I'm only a scarecrow. Stuffed with, well, straw, of course.
Why do you seek me?
Because I am only stuffed with straws. I have no brains. I come to you praying that you put brains in my head so that I may become as much of a thinking woman as any other in your dominions.
Why should I do this for you?
It is the same for me as it is for Dorothy. Nobody else can help me.
I see. And for you, in the silver.
I am a woman made of tin, therefore I have no heart and cannot love. I wish for you to make me as other people are.
And why should I give you a heart?
Well, because I ask it, and you alone can grant it.
You, lion! What is it you want from me?
I am a cowardly lion, afraid of, well, everything. I beg for courage that I may truly become the king of beasts. If You don't have to ask me why. Only you that you can grant this request.
I see that I am the last resort for each of you. I will give you all my answer. You have no right to expect me to give you all the things you desire, unless you do something for me. In this country, everyone must pay for everything they receive. If you wish me to use my magic powers to send you home again, you must do something for me first. Help me, and I will help you.
What should we do?
Kill the wicked witch of the West.
We can't do that.
And why not? You killed the witch of the East, and you wear the silver shoes which bear a power charm. Your friends must be quite resourceful as well if you made it this far.
This is awfully unfair.
I never killed anything, willingly. And even if I wanted to, how could I kill the wicked witch? If you're so great and terrible, why can't you kill yourself?
I do not know, but that is my answer. Until the wicked witch dies, you will not see your uncle and aunt again. Remember that the witch is wicked, tremendously wicked, and ought to be killed.
How will we find her?
She resides in the land of the Winkies, where she has enslaved all of her subjects.
And if we do not do the things you have asked us?
I am prepared to give you the biggest, kindest, most loving heart in the world. I will give the lion all the courage he desires, and stuff the scarecrow's head with brains. Dorothy will be returned to Kansas, but none of these things will happen if you do not kill the witch.
We've all journeyed so long to get here. Isn't that enough?
There is now but one wicked witch left in all this land. And when you can tell me she is dead, I will give you what you want, but not before.
Why, you...
Enough! You know what you must do. Now leave me. I will not see any of you again until your task is completed.
I must interrupt the show to remind the audience that screaming and yelling is not an appropriate response at a theater, and clapping is our appropriate between scene response. Thank you.
What do we do now?
Well, there's only one thing we can do. Seek out the Winkies, go to the Wicked Witch of the East, and destroy her.
But what if we can't?
And then I'll never possess courage.
And I'll never have brains.
And I'll never feel a heart beating in my chest again.
And I'll never get home and see my family again.
We have to try though. Although I'm much too cowardly to kill a witch.
I'll come too. Although I don't know how much help I'll be, as I'm such a fool.
I haven't the heart to even harm a witch, but of course I'll come.
We should start at once. Here comes the guard over the gates. Excuse me. Is it true you gazed upon the great halls? Yes, but we don't have much time to talk. Can you lead us out and show us which road will lead us to the Wicked Witch of the West? Why would you want to go there?
Well, Oz commands it.
There is no road. No one ever wishes to go that way. So how will we find her? Easy. As soon as you're in the country of the Winkies, she will find you. She will make you all her slaves.
Not help it. We need to destroy her.
Good luck to you. I doubt she'll like that very much. Well, carry out the gates. I'll just take your spectacles now. Head to the west, where the sun sets, and you will find me. Goodbye.
the great eyes.
These strangers must have some power she fears.
Where's this going?
H. You dare you insult me!
We will do as you command, but I cannot command them to respect you.
Get out of my sight and do as I bid.
Stick together.
What are those creatures? Stick together!
Quiet! That one, remove her straw and toss her clothes away. That metal one, throw him off those cliffs we passed. And him, tie him up. And this one, wait, she is protected. See the mark on her forehead? Her power is stronger, we cannot destroy her. Lift her quickly to the wicked witch's castle. Once that is done, we will never have to see her again.
Hello? Can you tell me where I am? Hello. Why not? What a pretty little girl. And a nasty little dog. Whatever ties you to pay me a visit? Not going to speak, eh? Oh. What pretty silver shoes. May I see them? No. All right, you little brat. Then I'll put you to work. See that you mind everything I tell you, for if you do not, I will make an end of you, just as I did the Tin Woodman and Scarecrow. Still not going to speak. You're better than that atrocious line. He warned when I tried to harvest him that I be forbid he would be fed until he relents. How dare you? That isn't fair. Oh, isn't it? Now get to work on that pot or I'll strike you.
Toto, how am I going to get home to Kansas now? My friends are gone, and if I don't obey the witch, she'll probably kill me. I suppose I'll just have to work until I can think of something. Dorothy, how do you know my name?
The lion wants me to give you a message.
What is it?
He wants to plan an escape.
How do I know I can trust you?
Because I'm in the same position you are. We've been enslaved for years to the wicked witch and cannot lead lives of our own choosing. Why, many of my fellow wickies think that you are here to save us.
But how can I save all of your people when I can't even help my friends or myself?
Don't you want to know what else the lion says?
Yes, of course.
He wonders if you can sneak him some food at night.
But won't the witch see me?
No, she's afraid of the dark. And a good thing for you, because she'd steal those silver slippers from you in an instant. If she wasn't afraid to enter your dark room. Now, I must return to work before the witch notices. Oh, and the lion is being kept in the lower courtyard. You can see it from here.
Thank you for your kindness.
Where's that lion?
I'd much rather sleep out here in the open every night than in that terrible room in the castle. I can hear bats flying around in the rafters at night, and the witch thumping around in her room with that old umbrella. I wish I could bring you more to eat than these old scraps.
I'm so glad you keep me company. Otherwise, I'd be very bored and very hungry. I still haven't thought of a good plan yet. Killing the witch scares me so.
Me too. And I miss the Scarecrow and Tin Woodman so terribly.
But don't worry, Dorothy, I'll keep thinking.
And I'll keep being obedient, so witch doesn't expect anything. I better go now, before the witch catches me. I'll be back tomorrow night.
Tomorrow!
Dorothy! You should be twice as far along with that cleaning. Never mind that for now, though. Could you fetch me that salt from that shelf over there?
What happened?
A
I mean, some porridge would be fine. Perhaps with a little rabbit.
After breakfast, let's explore the castle while we wait for the Tin Woodman and Scarecrow. You can practice being king.
I prefer a throne of dry leaves and branches, but I can pretend. Now, where is that delicious smell coming from?
Dorothy, a small band of brave Winkies have already found your friends. They went out searching days ago. They're arriving right now. I was so worried about you both.
Are you all right?
Never better. But are you both okay? Your straw is spilling out there, and you're all dented and rusty.
Oh, nothing that the old thread
And some polish.
can't fix.
We heard how you killed the witch.
That was smart thinking to use water.
But I wasn't thinking. I was just angry.
It's a good thing we'd all still be separated and stuck here otherwise.
I'd rather like it here now that the witch is gone.
I do too. But I think it's time to head back to the Emerald City. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll never see my Aunt Em again.
True, I am ready for my heart.
And I for my brain.
Courage! I can't wait to know what it feels like.
Let's start tomorrow. We should give the Winkies a proper goodbye and thanks before we leave.
Quite right. Someone who can ask I'll be their leader.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Although I told them that I'm determined to get my heart, so I will go to the Emerald City first, and then perhaps I can return.
Dorothy, we would like to present you with the witch's golden cap. Oh no, I don't think I want anything of hers. Oh, but it didn't really belong to her. She stole it. I wish we had one for each of you.
I don't know that I should like it. I heard rumor that the witch used that hat to command the winged monkeys.
Still, maybe useful. I suppose there's no harm in bringing it with me. It is beautiful. Now, let's prepare for our journey to the Emerald City.
I didn't realize what a long trip this is.
I don't even know if we're going the right way.
It could be weeks before we reach the Emerald City at this rate.
I never thought I'd say this, but I miss getting that ride from the winged monkeys.
Why not use your crown to summon them? If you hold the power to command them, then I suppose you can trust them.
True. But I wonder how it works.
Guess she didn't leave the instructions lying around.
I think there's something written inside. Let's see. It says to stand on my left foot first. Ancient curse of Kalala. Let the jokers come. With the wings made wild, and the mind of a child, the golden cap summons you.
What is your wish?
We want to go to the Emerald City, but we have lost the way.
We can carry you there.
Are you sure about this, Dorothy?
I do remember that the monkeys who dropped me did so with considerable glee.
We must obey the command of whoever wears the golden cap. Seeing that it is your friend who surely wishes the best for you, I can give you my assurance that you will not lose a single straw, nor receive a nick in your tin.
Everyone ready? I thought you'd gone to visit the Wicked Witch of the West.
We did visit her.
And she let you go again?
She couldn't help it. She's melted.
Excellent news. What did the melding?
Dorothy!
Good gracious! Here, put on your spectacles and I'll take you to the Great Halls at once! There's no one here.
Maybe it's a trick.
This makes me nervous.
I am on, the great and terrible. Why do you seek me?
I still don't see the wizard.
Where are you?
I am everywhere.
What? Are you not a great wizard?
Hush! Don't speak so loud or you'll be overheard, and I'll be ruined. I'm supposed to be a great wizard.
And aren't you?
No, I'm just a common man.
You're more than that. You're a humbug.
Correct you are. Oh, this is terrible. How will we get the things you promised us? My dear friends, I wish you did not think of these little things. Think of me and the good trouble I'm in at being found out.
But how does no one else know?
I fooled everyone for so long that I thought I would be able to always. Usually I will not even see my subjects, so they think I'm something terrible.
But how did you appear to us as a great beast?
It was one of my tricks, but it wasn't magic, I assure you.
And your voice. How did you make it come from? Different places.
I'm a ventriloquist and can throw the sound of my voice wherever I please.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I am, but it was the only thing I could do. You see, I was born in Omaha.
That's close to Kansas.
Yes, far from here. I was studying to be a balloonist, and one day I went up in a great hot air balloon. The ropes twisted and broke, and I couldn't come back down again. I traveled through the clouds for a day and night, and when I started to descend, it was in this strange and beautiful country. The people here thought I was a wizard, so I decided not to disappoint them.
I think you're terrible.
I'm a good man, but a bad wizard.
I can hardly see how you can call yourself a good man. You lied to us.
Yeah, why'd you have to do that? You could have gotten us all killed.
So you better give us the things you promised us.
I see your point, but I'm not sure I can do anything without it.
I beg your pardon?
I'm just a man, as I said.
Listen, buddy, we didn't do your work for you just as a favor.
I realize that. It's just that.
You suppose that we would never complete our task? Is that it?
Well,
If that's so, then you be smart to work extra hard to give us what you promised us. Now!
but
He said now!
all right. I guess I could stuff your head with brains. But I can't tell you how to use it, though. You have to find that out for yourself. Here. How do you feel?
Quite wise. When I get used to my brains, I think I shall know everything.
Are those needles sticking out of your head?
That's proof that she's sharp. Now, my turn.
But you have plenty of courage. All you need is confidence in yourself. True courage is facing danger when you're afraid, and that courage you have plenty of.
You're not trying to back out of your promise to me too, are you?
No, here. Here.
What is it?
If it were inside you, it would be called courage. As you know, courage is always inside one, so it cannot be called so until you have swallowed it. How do you feel?
Bursting with courage.
Now, you, I suppose?
If you are ready, I request my heart.
I think you are wrong to want a heart. It makes most people unhappy. If you only knew it, you are lucky to not have a heart.
That is a matter of opinion, and I will bear any unhappiness without her.
Very well. I hope so. There, now you have a heart anyone would be proud of.
Is it a kind heart?
Very!
Thank you. You have retained yourself with my humble eyes.
Do not speak to me. Now, Jordan, what shall we do for you?
I just want to go back home to Kansas.
Well, I'm not sure about Kansas, because I have the faintest notion where it lies. But first, you'll have to cross the desert that surrounds this whole country. Then it should be easy to find your way home.
How do I cross the desert?
When I came to this country, it was in a hot air balloon. And you also came through the air being carried by a cyclone. So I believe air is the best way to travel. It is beyond my powers to create a cyclone, but I believe I can make a balloon.
You would do that?
Certainly.
Can I help?
Of course. It has to be strong enough to carry the both of us.
You're going with me?
Yes, I think it is high time to see Omaha again. We'll start building the balloon today.
Are you sure about this, Dorothy?
Maybe I should test it out. Worst case, I fall out and all you have to do is stuff me with fresh straw.
No, I trust Oz. He gave each of you what he promised, didn't he?
True. You might need a few drops of courage before going up to that thing, though.
Come along, Dorothy. The balloon that was ready and we belong, Dirty ahead of us.
Oh, how can I say goodbye each of you.
Oh, I fear I'll cry so much that my jaws may rush shut.
No, you have to find the girl you want so lovely. Now that you have a heart again. And you, Scarecrow, Oz would like you wool in his place. Now that you have more brains than anyone.
Really?
You'll be a great leader, just like you, Lion.
Dorothy, the road can't hold on much longer.
I'm coming. Just let me find Toto. Where are you? Toto?
We're lifting off.
No! Wait, come back, Mom, and stop him!
Oh, Dorothy, I can't leap that high.
I'm thinking
Or I
as
would.
hard as I can, but I just don't know what to do to stop him.
Well, perhaps you were just meant to stay with us forever, Dorothy.
If you could only be content living in the Emerald City, then we might all be happy together.
We're all the greatest friends I could ask for. But I don't want to live here. I want to see Kansas again with Aunt Em and Uncle Henry. He promised.
That humbug! Why, if we were ever to see him again,
Lion, you're not helping. Dorothy, what can we do?
I don't know. I don't think I'll ever go again.
Oh, my new heart will simply break if we must continue to see you so unhappy.
Let me think. I've got it. Why not use your crowd instead of the winged monkeys and ask them to carry you over the desert?
Do you really think they would do that?
Never hurts to try.
I suppose you're right.
And we'll come with you.
Ancient curse of K-Lala. Let the jokers come. With wings made wild, and the mind of a child, the golden calf summons you.
We meet for a second time. What do you wish us to do?
I want you to fly me to Kansas.
We cannot.
Come on!
We belong to this country alone and cannot leave it. There's never been a winged monkey in Kansas, and I don't suppose there ever will be. We'd be happy to serve you in any way that is in our power. You have one final wish.
Can you tell me how you think I should get home?
We do not know, but there is another witch who may be able to help you.
Another witch?
Her name is Glinda, and she is the witch of the South, where she rules over the Quadlings.
Is she a good witch?
They think so.
Then can you tell me how to get to her castle?
You did not wish for this, but I will bring her to you.
Will she like being carried?
Oh, there's no need for that. We're simply calling her. Glinda has her own ways of traveling.
Oh,
My child, I told you you're in need of my help.
my name is Dorothy, and these are my friends, the Tin Man, the Lion, and the Scarecrow.
I see. I am very pleased to meet each of you.
You're gorgeous.
You look very brave.
Oh, well now.
Dorothy, what is it you desire?
My greatest wish is to get back home to Kansas. For Auntie Em is surely thinking something terrible has happened to me.
Bless your heart. Where did you find the shoes you wear upon your feet?
The witch of the north gave them to me after I laid it on the wicked witch of the east.
So it is true. You have killed 2 witches?
But I didn't really need to either time.
No need to worry, my dear. You have done the land of Oz a great service. And you've gained something that was once very precious to my family.
I have?
The silver shoes you wear were once my mother's. They were stolen from her by the wicked witch of the east when I was just a small girl. And because my mother wished to protect me, she did not try to fight. The wicked witch of the east was very powerful, and even as my own powers grew, I've been unable to regain the shoes. So you, my dear, must be very special indeed.
Would you like them back?
Of course not. You have more use for them than I. The silver shoes you wear will quickly carry you over the desert to wherever your heart desires. If you had known the great power they hold, you could have gone back to your Aunt Em the very first day you came to this country.
Really?
But then I might have passed my whole life in a cornfield.
And I would have rested without a heart till the end of the world.
How to be cowering in the forest to this day.
I'm glad to have become friends with each of you, and I'll miss you terribly. Now that you all have the things you desire, I would like to get my wish.
The silver shoes have wonderful powers. One of the most curious things about them is that they can carry you to any place in the world in just 3 steps. And each step happens in the wink of an eye. Just knock the heels together 3 times and tell them where to go.
Wow, then I can return to Kansas at once.
Oh, I'm so happy, sad, all at the same time.
Dorothy, if you would give me the golden cap, I will use it to see that each of your friends is carried by the winged monkeys to wherever they wish to go.
Certainly. It isn't at all useful to me now. Thank you, Glinda.